Shout out to my opponent for getting the dub. Wouldn't rather have anyone as a champion here, bro. Wouldn't rather have anyone else as a champ. GG's in the chat, man. So we better get into the recap real quick, though. Hold up. Let me make this post real quick. Bam. Bam. Alright. So we take a L in the Super Bowl. We did throw for 4 touchdowns, though. You know, we did. Our quarterback did his job for the most part. We did throw 2 picks. One of them was the last gasp at the end of the game. Just trying to get back into the game, to be honest. Nothing too crazy as far as like stats goes. 300 yards in a Madden game is pretty much status quo. This running back did go off here for 100 yards. That longer 42, that one stung. That one stung for sure. And then the fumbles by Mahomes. That's really the end all be all, man. If you can not turn the ball over, you'll win games. But I'm hard headed, and we'll see in the first quarter when we turn the ball over a couple times here, man. Let's see. 3rd and 2. We take a sack of 21 yards, which is insane. I haven't even looked at all this yet, but so we have identifier, I believe, or whatever the damn ability is, where you can see who's blitzing on 3rd and 4th downs. It's one of Mahomes' abilities. So we can see that this is nickel 3-3-5 cover 2. It's one of the only plays where the slot DB is going to blitz. He does blitz here. For whatever reason, you can see my left guard here is absolutely going to take a shit. Like, he doesn't even block this guy. Like, that's terrible. Because I had to ID that DB because I know he's coming. He's coming from depth. So I got to make sure I got a guy there, right? Yeah. We should have been able to pick this up pretty easily. But this is the pass rush that happens. So we wound up, trying to scramble out. Actually tried to throw the ball away, but we take a sack. It is what it is. I think this is a out route, a little quick out route right here. Bang, puts his foot in the dirt. Good job, good route, good play, right? And then he gets a free touchdown. Like, when I say free touchdowns, T. Higgins is like 95 overall. He just mosses the guy in the end zone. It is what it is. It happens. It's Madden. We get the ball back here. This is our first, like, actual drive. And, 3-3-5 wide on, nickel defense here. The receivers aren't capped. So, if I run this wide trap, right, ideally, this is exactly what you want to happen. This is exactly why I call wide trap for any type of odd defenses. That guard is going to pull and hit the outside most D end or linebacker. So that guy gets ear hold, bang, and you basically just run in a straight line behind your receivers. That's how the run is designed. Unfortunately, I get caught from behind here from a damn free safety. Was that his user the whole time? Nah. But his user got washed. Clicks on, get the little what's the name animation there. It is what it is. But yeah, we wound up fumbling on his drive. But that right there. It got him out of that. It got him out of that defense. A couple of those runs, those trap runs, will get somebody out of odd defense. For all you people that are playing against 3-4 odd all the time, run some traps. Let's see right here. Contains. I fucking hate the way contains work in Madden 20, bro. Like, it's terrible. Like, no matter what, this right tackle that has what is it? Secure protector and all day, which basically means you got all day to throw the ball. No matter what, if I move in the pocket with a contain on, the contain is going to break off and sack me. Like, that is not a contain, bro. That's not a contain. It is not a secret, bro. It's not a secret. Like, I personally don't use them too often, because that shit is just fucking glitchy, bro. Like, if you snap the ball and you stand in the pocket, you're good. If you snap the ball and you take any type of movement to set up a throw or anything, it's a fucking sack. And that's exactly what happens here. You can't say too much about it just because, you got a mobile quarterback, you got to have contains out there. Nah, bro. Like, it's other stuff you can do. But, yeah. Contain rushes is just trash in Madden. Right here, What is this? 3rd and 24. We try to get to 24 yards with our damn quarterback. 3-man rush right here. Again, contains. Sit here in the pocket long enough for us to see if we can get somebody open. Look at the wide open guy down here. His user's under that, so I really can't throw that. I really can't throw to the right side of the field where all my routes are, because his user's right there. But ideally, I should have went through that corner route. That's just sitting there by himself. Ideally, you would like to see him go up the field, scramble drill type shit, because the fact that he stands there, by the time I throw it, he'll start coming back towards the quarterback. And yeah, this is just a misplay for me. This is what I do when I after I end games, I typically go here and I go look and see exactly what I did wrong and how I can get better at the game. Analyzing, just what I did on the field, right? So basically, this is a cover 4 defense here. I don't know if he manned up that slot, probably did, just based off of knowing what I like to do out of this formation. But he manned up the slot. He covered the drag. I can't throw the double move right here because it's not match concepts. He's just not open, right? So my intent is to take off. Like there's nobody in the middle of the field, but I didn't slide. I tried to get the first down. Should have played field position here, obviously, in hindsight, which is always 20/20. Should have played for field position here. Got down, but we tried to just bully it with Mahomes. Not a good idea. All right, so get a nice little pass to his running back out the flat here. No highlight for his fucking 42-yard run, but essentially that's the one he took off the left side. Single back bunch. He runs toss so much that it pretty much goes without saying that you run something enough, people start to key in on it, and then you run the counter to it, which was a dive or inside zone, whatever it was. Right here, this drive. This is again one of my things that I preach in football and in Madden is don't waste plays, don't waste drives. Like, be intentional with your shit, bro. Right here, we take a sack. Right? Single high safety look here. It looks like he's got some weird shift going with his linebackers. But as you can see, middle of the field closed. We want to attack the sidelines on this particular play. I believe we're running curl flat. And we got slant flat on the backside, right? So curl flat is a simple read. Obviously I should be hitting this flat right here. But I also would like to just go ahead and say that this rush is super fucking weird, man. I didn't know what the fuck hit me right here. Because my right guard and my right tackle and my halfback, who was technically in a check and release, like everybody just takes a shit right here, bro. Like nobody gets blocked. Nobody blocks these two rushers. 55 and 43 just come scot-free. I mean, like they barely touch people, but like you'd never see anything like this in Madden. Like football maybe, but like come on, bro. Like this was programmed. Make it make sense, bro. So obviously you take a 7-yard loss on first down, or just trying to throw a simple, curl flat combo here. Right here it's the same thing. This is cover 4. Cover 4 drop out of nickel. I want to say nickel 2, 4, 5 odd. But in any case, essentially what it is the same thing as cover 4 drop show too. You got 2 contains, 1 guy rushing up the middle. And for whatever reason, again, these contain rushes, like, if contain rushes were not in Madden 20, I would probably not get sacked. I would be completely honest, because I always build O-line. Or I have O-line, high enough ratings to where I'm not super worried about, a 3-man rush, you know what I mean? I shouldn't be worried about a 3-man rush. So I'm actually, if you just look at my pocket presence here, snap the ball, we recognize that it's a 3-man rush. We recognize that it's a cover 4. So we want to at least sit in the pocket here and wait for our routes to progress down the field. Now, obviously, we could hit this drag here because his user's not there. His user is covering who knows what. There he's covering a dig there. But essentially, I should be hitting this drag because the drag technically has a lead blocker in that wheel route. And a lot of times you can get up the field around that wheel route. He's going to block that DB. The other guy who's running the big post at the top of the screen is going to block that safety. And you're pretty much, like almost a guaranteed 10, 15 yards. But again, this is a contained rush. You can see where the rush is going here. So he snaps the ball. He's one-on-one with my left tackle, who again, 94 overall. Pass block, pass protector, secure protector. This is ability. And again, he's like 90, 95 plus, pass block and shit like that. For whatever reason, he's able to just, basically mirror my movements. I go to step up in the pocket, he's stepping up, basically to sack me, which is weird. And he gets the sack right there. Now, ideally, if I just sat here, eventually he would get to me, or nah, which you're supposed to step up. But this post was coming open. Once that post right there at the top of the screen crosses that safety, it's a wrap, But yeah, 3rd and 23. Let's go ahead and see what this was. I think it was probably the same play. It is. It's the same play. It's the same defense. Cover 4 drop, show 2. He's gonna use her. He's using her safety this time, which is smart. This is actually a match concept though, because you can tell by the free safety. This guy right here. This guy once number 2 does not go vertical. Number 2 is on the shallow. He then matches with number 1. So they're gonna basically wrap this. They're gonna bracket this guy here. So essentially, when you're in a 2x2 set and number 2 goes shallow and not vertical, everybody locks onto number 1. Like, you literally can't throw inside, underneath, over the top, or over the middle. That guy's walled off. What that does is it leaves the Mills concept on the backside. Basically, this free safety has to choose who he wants to cover, right? Now, ideally, I should have been going right here with this ball, because if you look at where the quarterback is, if I'm not being sacked, this Mills concept, because the safety, the free safety, a strong safety, chose to take the post, which he knows is coming, it leaves this open, right? Now, for whatever reason, we're sitting here again against a 3-man rush, a contain rush, which is essentially pushing back my my 90 overall right tackle, who has secure protector and all day as his abilities, 90 plus pass block power, pass block finesse, all that good stuff. Man, this is just a weird animation, bro. This is all bad. But he's in a contain. He's supposed to be containing the quarterback, and he's just pushing him, bro. With one arm, he's pushing a 300-pound man. But alright, cool. Sitting here, waiting on it. Obviously, the window has passed for me to actually complete this dig, because I'm actually looking over top, because I know the coverage. Once I see the free safety do what he does, I know where I want to go with the ball here. But, obviously, trying to navigate this pocket is something of Houdini. It's Houdini-esque. Right here, our wheel route, he looks like he wants to stop, and he wants to just, like, give me a target to hit. He does not. I'm forced to then throw it up the field, and it's almost intercepted. Like, scramble drills, bro. Scramble drills, please, Madden 21. Because when these plays are broken down, I need my receivers to come back to the ball, or at least look for open space. Like, don't continue to run a damn wheel out, and you're running right into a damn defender that's 50 yards downfield. Just come back. Just period. Just come back. Simple. So simple. Now, ideally, realistically, I should have hit this crosser here. Got crossed in the face. But if I try to throw that, I guarantee that this guy would tip it. He would probably pick it off. It's something crazy like that. 59-yard touchdown here, like no replay, unfortunately. 1st and 10, Braxton Miller for 19 yards. Braxton Miller's on the left. It's probably a slant, probably stick concept here, because the look on defense looks like it's a cover 4. I mean, either a cover 4 or a man blitz. We see that it's man blitz. Boop, get it out here. Now we know his user he's gonna use it as right side here, because if he doesn't, these other 2 routes are open, right? He uses that side. Bang, we hit the guy. Instead of us getting upfield, we try to cut off of him and get upfield again. But 84 is not able to hold his block long enough. But it was a nice little stick move right there. Got like a little stick worky. 3rd and 1, Braxton Miller for 29 yards. Let's see, he's in the slot right. I believe we threw a pick on this earlier in the game, but we got a pick in this one. So we're running a whip and an in. Basically a win concept. So basically what that does, especially in man coverage, any type of man coverage, that step inside, then back outside, and then by the time the DB is looping around, you should have that natural pick. And it rarely happens in Madden, but every now and then you get it where the DB runs right into the wide receiver, boop, and we're able to get the ball up. The 2014 and 15 Broncos made a living off of these, bro. A living off of pick routes, basically. You know what I mean? And I'll take that, man. Anytime you're in man coverage, you can get the DB to run into another wide receiver. I'll take that. Appreciate you, big dog. First and goal here. Well, third and goal, we get stopped. Of course, we get the touchdown right after. But again, these odd fronts, you want to run these trap plays here. Unfortunately, we're not able to secure these damn linebackers here. That might have been a safety, not a linebacker. 58. 58. Yeah, we just, unfortunately, we're not able to get in there. I think I snapped the ball too early on my motion snap too. That's probably what it was. He didn't get to the second level at all. We will end up getting in there for a 1-yard touchdown. Let's see, Buda Baker here. All right, this is our guy, 14, rookie wide receiver, Dontrell Shea. Hell of a name. Sounds like an NFL receiver. But he's going to run a wheel route here against Buda Baker. And usually against man coverage, wheel route, easy touchdown, right? Nah. Buda Baker's going to bump this guy, actually be in good position, and we didn't put enough air under this for him to separate. And that's our mistake. Our mistake here. Again, you see what you see, right? I know I call a certain formation to see if it's man or zone. We see that it's man. We get to a man beater. We want to keep the user in the middle of the field so we have a running back on our route. And we're basically playing a two-man game. We're playing. We want you to either take this drag or take this dig and leave us basically alone on this damn wheel route. And if you cover the wheel route, the drag is open and the dig is open. You know what I mean? But obviously, our wide receiver 4 is not good enough to actually run this route and win. Ideally, I would have somebody else there. Maybe I usually would like to have Braxton Miller here, who's a little bit better at separating. But yeah, 14 just doesn't do it for me here. Doesn't separate. Oop, gets the pick. Good job by him. We wind up getting an interception right back. Kenny Moore is on the left side of the screen against Mr. 15 here. It's gonna again under center. This is what Madden is so broken, bro. Like, because a lot of these errant throws that people are making, a lot of them comes from under center, bro. Just look at it. And this is the running back hitting the damn quarterback. Or maybe he didn't, but he was in the way. In any case, but anyways, it's an errant throw. Don't know why he rushed the throw, to be honest. Threw it before he broke. And the DB is right there in his hip pocket, though. DB's in his hip pocket. Goes to break. Damn, that's crazy. You see a DB turn his head right and turn his head left, and he's right there for the pick. That's crazy. But yeah, in any case, this is almost sticky, bro. Wiggle sticks to the max. Trying to get a guy, get a block, cut off a Kyler, but if that's any other quarterback, bro, if that's anybody but a damn 90 speed quarterback, this is probably a pick six. And 47, just get upfield, bro. I need you upfield, brother. I need you upfield, man. Try to get outside there. Wind up getting tackled by the running back. It is what it is. Drew Sample for 11 yards. Came out here in a little bit of 12 personnel. I'm sorry, not 12 personnel. 21 personnel. Left the tight end down here uncovered. He's going to drop the outside linebacker in a spy. Got a corner out and a flat under it. 3 yards. I'll take it. Drew Sample actually breaks the tackle. Good job. First and 10. I think the same formation we run and hurry up here because we're down, bro. We're down early. Man coverage. We actually blocked the halfback here. So we're blocking 6. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's sending. Hat on a hat. I mean, stuff is open, kind of, if I throw it with anticipation. But because I know it's nobody in the middle of the field, where's his user? His user's actually user rushing. That's funny. Yeah, you got fucked up on that one. So we're going to take off, get the yardage. Let's see. Gun doubles, halfback right. Yeah, we take a sec. We take a L right here, bro. Look at our right guard, man. Look at our right guard, bro. Daniel gets blown up. It's not even an animation, bro. Like, it's not even a win animation. Like, that's what's so bad about Madden. Like, that shit's weird. That's like one of those, like, all right, yeah, he's gonna win this one, but it's just gonna look stupid. So he's covering. It's man coverage here. Man coverage, bruh. My guy doesn't separate on the drag. He's using the corner route. He doesn't set. Well, he does separate on a dig, but at that point, you know, the user's there. My double move doesn't separate. Look at this here, bro. This is the only guy that wins. This is the only guy that wins here. Boom, he separates. But look where his user is. That's a user alert right there. I'm not throwing that shit. Not throwing that shit at all. But what kind of, you know, pisses me off here is this double move doesn't win. You get an outside release versus inside leverage, and boom, corner, post, doesn't win. 24 doesn't fall for that shit at all. He doesn't fall for that shit at all. Boom, boom, nothing. 30-27, we get Funches for a 27-yard gain. I believe this is man as well. Yeah, you can see the way the slot left guy takes off with him. Did he drop his middle linebacker into a deep blue? Probably. But yeah, 3-man rush again. Got everything over the middle here. I actually streaked our halfback so we can keep the user in the middle of the field unless he wanted to give up a big play up the middle of the field. You know what I mean? Now this time we threw that pick to what's his face? We threw that pick to Buda Baker previously with our rookie wide receiver, but this time Funches is running the route. Put a little bit more air under it, possession catch that joint, and bang, we get the completion. This is why it's nice to have big receivers on the team, on the field. It's a crazy catch. I'm glad he caught it, but you know the animation definitely looks weird. Ideally, you would want to see him go to the ground with that, but meh. Get a penalty on the defense. That was a DPI. We get Funches on a slant for a touchdown here. No, I'm sorry. Corner out. Got him on a corner out here. We played man in the red zone as he should. Man blitz. It was a pretty common theme there. But we're able to get in the end zone, make it, I guess, interesting. 3rd and 4, we get a stop, but, you know, at that point, it's, you know, right before the half. 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter. 45-yarder. Left side of your screen. Just little slants, man. That's it. You sit here in the pocket and you wait for that motherfucker to pick one. You're going to go left or right, because wherever you go, I'm going opposite. Thank you. Get it right here. Get up the field. Ideally, if he would have kept with his angle, like upfield, and try to, like, you know, cut me off that way, I would have juked the shit out of his ass. But he did a good job coming where he came. Baxter Miller for a 35-yard touchdown here. I can't even remember what this one was, bro, to be honest. And there's no replay, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, there's no replay. So, no sense in harping on it. Let's see, 2nd and 9, Christian Kirk for 19 yards. And I think most of his stuff was me playing man coverage and not having the corners to play man. But this was actually a corner route. I tried to show man. We got our spy out there. We got our zones out there. Everything's bagged except that fucking corner route. Because he ran me off with the streak. Throws the corner out there. Ideally, in this situation, I should have been in cover 3 match. I would have played that a whole lot better. We wouldn't have chucked him at the top of that thing and just let him run right by him. This is the thing that sucks about zone and why everybody's playing match concepts like cover 3 match, cover 4 palms, cover 6, cover 9. It's because of stuff like this. You can't play spot drop zone anymore when, you know, these corner outs are 100% open 100% of the time. Like, this is a corner to the field, you know, and this DB just does not stay there. There's no threats in his side of the field. Not a single threat is over there. And he does not stay with that route. That's unfortunate. You know what I mean? That's why people play match. Let's see. Kyler Murray sacked here. Looks like we got trips left. In the shotgun. Sends everybody out on the route. Doesn't take the quick read. Bang, bang. It's good scheme versus good scheme. If you're not going to block it, you're not going to block anybody extra. And I'm sending 6. And I'm sending the overloaded to the right. Center's cap, right guard's cap, right tackle's cap. That means the outside linebacker there is unblocked. Bang bang, boyo. We get an interception here. This is like I said, I got 3 interceptions off him, but it didn't feel like it. Right here looks like, I don't know why he's fading to the left right there. Probably because I'm showing him blitzing from off the right. But yeah, we not. We're only sitting in 3. It showed that we were blitzing. I wanted to show that again, but he barely went to this formation. Where's my user? My user's over the middle. I'm actually gonna get the user pick right here. He actually throws this, which is insane. I mean, ideally, technically it's open. Technically, it's open. I clicked R3 and guess who came? The damn cloud flat from 40 yards away. Number 29, number 30. I don't even know why he's on the field, bro, to be honest. Number 30 comes down. Like, I clicked R3. I should have sent the spy, not my corner. But, yeah, he chucks this prayer up when, obviously, the other guy's wide open. But, chucks this prayer up here, and we're able to get the interception. I mean, there's 5 of us there, literally. 5 defenders. Somebody should have came down with this pick. So right here, I tried a little spin move just to give myself more time and give my guys time to get down the field and get me some blocks, and then cut it off right. There was nobody there. There was nobody there, bro. Let's see, 21 yards to Braxton Miller. Slot left. Looks like an overload blitz coming from my right. You can see there's a guy in the 3-tech. Not 3-tech, the 2-eye, I guess. Guy over guard, guy over the tackle. So we're gonna address that, slide to that side. 5-on-5 here. His user's covering. His user's the safety, and he's covering an angle route. I love when I can get people to do that, bro. Love when I can get people to cover a damn angle route. I'll take that all day, every day. Ideally, I would have, just kept this going straight up field. Probably would have got loose. But yeah, it is what it is. Nice play call, nice dial up by me. Nice way to see the pressure coming, and actually pick it up. Boom, yeah. I actually ran this play again in this game, and we actually hit the in route there. But unfortunately, the next play is a turnover. Next play is a turnover, man. And what's crazy is I'm running these hybrid splits and everything like that. So I got my tight end is actually flexed out wide right, and I got a receiver taking his spot. So we run this read option here. We get the key to keep it. 61 doesn't get, like, 11 just doesn't do a good job here of getting that block. Now, obviously, he's a wide receiver instead of a tight end here. Tight end would dominate that block. But, yeah, we get got right here, bro. We get got, which is unfortunate, but it happens. He got on a fumble. He recovers it. Scores in 2 fucking plays. Let's see here. I think this is the one where we were actually in another play and tried to audible into something else, and it was just too late. Too late in the play clock. We got gashed here on a screen. I think my user's at the top. Yep. User's at the top of the screen, and we're not able to get the damn screen bagged. One play later, Christian Kirk might have just been a simple streak here as well. That's just a weird route, bro. It's one of those man beaters. It's one of those things in Madden where, because this route releases outside and up the field, it just dumbs out the DB. It is what it is, man. I got routes in this in my playbook. Routes like this in my playbook as well, but yeah, that's tough noogies. Gets there for a TD. Good adjustment versus my man coverage there. Let's see. This is the fumble by Paris Campbell. So that Mahomes fumbled twice and lost them. He threw 2 picks, and then my wide receiver fumbled too. So that's 5 turnovers, man. That's tough. That's tough to overcome, bro. That's tough to overcome for sure. Let's see. 3rd and goal. And at this point, we're just playing for our lives right here. This is actually my user getting down and dirty from the safety position. Basically just play wherever the gaps, like wherever the gap is opening at, that's where you go. Bang. Conservative tackle for the win. Holding the 3 right here. First down, we take a set. Like this drive, we had to score on this drive, bro. Like this was the drive we had to score on. Try a little pump fake here. Don't know why. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? What am I seeing? Yeah. If this was actually if my slot left receiver was on an out route, this is actually a beater. This coverage. So as you can see, this is a cover six trap most likely. The cover 4 side is on the right. But this number 2, if this number 2 goes out, this right here. This is what I mean by number 2. This number 2, if he runs up here and he runs an out route at 10 yards depth, or wherever he runs this out route at, or if he just runs straight and clears out that safety and lets this guy come across, you can see that's a clear touchdown, right? Clearly a touchdown there. But let's see what happens back here in the pocket. Looks like a 4-man rush. QB contains. Trying to sit here in the pocket, and again, bruh, like that, son. The contains are just so bad, man. It just makes like offensive linemen. It makes offensive linemen completely useless. Like if you want to be a complete dick, just go with a 4-man rush and QB contain him. Because if the quarterback takes any type of movement, makes any type of movement, this happens. He just releases him, bro. No matter what his pass block ratings are, he's gonna release him, bro. That's so trash, man. I got his user right here over the middle, following a drag. Boom. You gotta follow a dig. Boom. What happens after that? That post should be coming. So I should, ideally, what should be happening right here is I step up right in this pocket. That's afforded to me right here. This is the lane I step up into, right? Step up into that lane right there. But you know, obviously we fade a little bit to the left. But yeah, that's where you're supposed to go in the pocket, bro. Like that's where you're supposed to be. Stepping up into the pocket and delivering the ball down the field. Mahomes can definitely, absolutely, positively make that throw. He can positively make that throw. Damn. Hate to see it. Anyways, get a 3rd and 21. I think we actually come with the concept that would have beat that last play here. Nah, this is actually the same play. So when I playmaker up the field, right, I hit my right stick up. We got a 3-man rush right here, by the way. So this 3-man rush, boom, boom, boom. Playmaker up. We think that's the drag, but no, it's actually the running back, which sucks because our running back is nowhere near in our line of sight here. And ideally, I would have liked to hit this bounce off with the out route. That means Funches is now coming across the field here, but his user is, of course, over the middle. Yeah. This is when I put it up to the tight end here. Tight end versus DB, and we just don't get no animation. We get an animation, but we don't get the catch. And that's against his backup strong safety. That's a Pro Bowl caliber tight end, 87, 88 overall tight end versus 70 something overall backup safety. That is only in there because it's like dime or some shit like that, dime or nickel. Anyways. Anyway, this is fourth quarter action. We're trying to, at least get a turnover here. We wound up getting a sack on 3rd and 4. Can't remember if we sent the house. We didn't, but we're covering everything. Got everything covered, everything bagged. 92 gets off his block. 57 is there, but not really affecting it, but, Hold him to 3. 1st and 10 here. We bring Trace McSorley out on the field. He hasn't played all game. Come in, get a nice little chunk play right now. Ideally, if 85 comes around here and just loops where he's supposed to, disregarding that guy who was clearly crashing for the halfback, if 85 is able to get to that damn line, that DB a lot sooner, I can cut this up and I can manipulate that block right there. I can basically, play off of this to cut inside or outside. But because of the timing of where 85 hits his guy and my angle I now have to take, I have to alter my angle I'm only able to get 13 yards out of that, but I could have got a lot more. Could have got 20 plus. All right. It's neither here nor there because we could score one play right here. This is again cover 4 out of nickel over G, big nickel over G. Slot cornerback's on the right, not where you're supposed to be. Well, technically you can say that's the speed side, but yeah, basic football concept here. He's stuck on D-line, user on a drag, only 3 rushers, and bam, wide open. Wide open. Nobody around him for 12, 13, almost, well, just about 10 yards. I would say about 8 yards. About 8 yards. So, why does this play work? This play works because this is match coverage. It's cover for a palm.
You still reviewing this game?
Yeah, bro. I'm always I do this every game, bro. I do this for every game that I can. I'll sit here and I'll break down every fucking replay that's there. This is how you get better at Madden, bro. You want to understand the game? Do recaps of your own shit. And just because when you're in this type of screen right here, you can actually just fast forward a little bit, rewind it a little bit, see what works, see why it works. And on this particular play,
John's waiting on advance.
Fuck that advance, bye. Get out of here. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, so we get the 2x2 set right here because number 1 goes shallow. Number 2 goes shallow. Number 1 is going to get vertical here, so he's going to get basically bracketed by 3 defenders. The quarter flat or whatever, the purple zone basically, is going to sink underneath of any type of route, so he's going to play inside to outside. 24 is obviously locked in on him. The free safety is also bracketing him because there's nothing else on his side of the field, right? There's nothing else on his side of the field. The 3 receiver hook, which is basically a middle linebacker in pretty much any defense here. 3 receiver hook is going to be covering the dig. So essentially, if you just run this play stock, this is shark halfback wheel, but it's essentially a Mills concept with a shallow cross concept. And essentially, you have this drag open versus most zones. Obviously, his user's taking that away, which is where I want you to be. I want you to be taking away a drag, bro. Please, by all means. By all means, take away the drag. 3 receiver hook is always going to take the dig. Boom. Dig's taken, drag's taken. Will route is about to get matched by a DB over there on the right side. And because this is now the new number 1, because this is the outside most receiver on this side of the field, this is the new number 1. So the same thing that happened on the left side is going to happen on the right side. The corner, which is this guy, is going to lock on to the new number 1, which basically leaves this guy one-on-one with this guy, and he takes the wrong angle. He takes the wrong angle, bro. This is why you don't play cover 4 palms unless you know what you're doing. Unless you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can get to the quarterback or cover the number 2 vertically, do not call cover 4 palms. That's why. Like I said, same thing. Matching concepts over here. Left side, this is number 1. This is the number 2. On the right side of the field, you have this is the number 1. This is the number 2. This is number 3. What happens with matching concepts is switch releases. So you have this guy going outside, this guy going inside. So what does that mean? This is now the number 1. This is now the number 2. Okay? Number 1 and number 2. This guy is taken by the 3 receiver hook. You'll see him match him across the field here. Bang, bang, bang. All right? Number 1 on this side is going to get matched by the safety. See the safety come down? Safety brackets him, right? He has to come back because this guy is on a dig. It's a basic Mills concept. Right? On this side of the field, number 1, once he crosses the numbers, he's no longer number 1. Who's number 1 now? This guy. What does the safety do? Comes down for number 1. Boop. Leaving number 2 wide open. Wide open. How do you fuck up this play? I'll show you how to fuck up this play. If this guy goes on any type of vertical route, dig, slant, curl, anything. If this guy goes vertical, this guy then plays spot drop. So meaning he'll come here, and then he'll get as deep as the deepest route, right? He'll get as deep as the deepest route, meaning he'll match this coming across. So because number 2 goes shallow, and he's all the way over here, you know what I mean? That's how you break down cover 4. That's how you also break down cover 6, because half of cover 6 is cover 4. Half of cover 9 is cover 4. You gotta break that shit down. Realize why it works, and attack it. Let's see. Christian Kirk, 13 yards here. Christian Kirk slot right. He's gonna run a curl route right here, I believe. So slant, curl, boom. Christian Kirk's an elite receiver in this league. That is actually my best DB. Our best DB is getting routed up right here on a little curl route. And I actually shaded underneath on this play because I knew I was sitting in the house and I wanted to take away any short routes. Boop, little curl route. Got him. Unfortunate. Right here we do get the interception though. Again, I think we sit in the house again, maybe. Nah, we're not. But in any case, curl route here. Timing's off. Throw is off. Get the tip. Get the pick. Try to get a scoop. Pick 6, but you know, unfortunately we don't. So right here, this play actually came out in a big set. So you know, 3 tight ends. Try to throw him off and try to hit a big ball over the top, but he was in cover 2 man. Right here on this one, came with the same concept, but we had more routes on the field, right? So we snapped the ball here. His user's on the top right. I don't care. I know I'm going deep with this ball. I have to go deep with this ball. Running back does a good fucking job here picking up Chandler Jones coming off the block. Boom. Get us outside the pocket. We got our post flag elite wide receiver out here, Devin Funchess. Now, he's only 89 speed or 88 speed, whatever it is. But look at him win at the line. Bang. That's a win. That's a dub already. That's a dub already. He's got 5 yards of separation at the line of scrimmage. Get outside the pocket here. It's cover 2 man again. We're putting this ball up, and it's just overthrown. It's just overthrown. Buda Baker's able to make this play here. This is his user. Now, ideally, if this ball was thrown perfectly, which it should be, which is, you know, post flag. I'm not post flag. Dashing dead eye. Perfect accuracy on the run. Looks like he's on the run here. Looks like he's chucking it. You know, bazooka's activated as well. And boom, overthrow. Because if that's a one-on-one with his user and my receiver with abilities, and Buda Baker doesn't have abilities, I'll take those chances, man. And we're on our way to a onside kick and try to get this game, secured as a win. But yeah, throw the pick, 3 straight nails. GG to my opponent. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out.